What's up, guys? Listen, today's video, I want to get right into it. First, I want you to like, share, subscribe. Definitely comment on the video. I want to talk to you today about tactics that narcs use to avoid being cornered. When you start to corner them, with a conversation or something like that, or you start to question, a narcissist is they're going to show you, first they're going to show you how uncomfortable they are. They may give you the silent treatment and just say, look, I don't got nothing to say, and you can think whatever you want to think. Excuse me. They will, not only will they give you the silent treatment, they will flat out, one of the biggest tactics they will use is they will try to do a double reverse. Meaning they will take what you're saying, and they'll reverse it right away. But hold it, what about you? What about that time 5 years ago when you're sitting there like, hey, I'm simply asking you, what happened the other night? What happened? Why did you disappear? Why did you ghost me? You're trying to get clarity on something. The narc will do anything to keep you from getting that clarity. They're going to change the subject. They're going to change the subject. Because the one thing a narc is never going to try to do, they never want to be held accountable. They're never going to allow themselves to be put in a situation where they are being held accountable. No, that's not who they are. And that's not how they roll. Their biggest thing is, like, hey, I'm the one running game on you. I'm the one controlling the narrative. I'm controlling the conversation. I'm controlling what we're going to talk about. I'm the one who disappears and show up when I want to show up. I'm not going to be held accountable. You're not going to call me and tell me about myself or corner me into a conversation with you explaining why I do the things I do to you. No. They're going to avoid it. Excuse me. They're going to avoid that because, number one, that gives you power. And it also gives you closure. It gives you power. It gives you closure. That's a narc's worst nightmare. You actually getting closure from them, from something they're saying. That's like them giving away all the clues. They're telling you now that, hey, you're free to leave me because I just gave you closure. So that's something that they're rarely going to do. A narcissist is always going to want, to maintain that control over you. They want to maintain that control. They want to continue to assert, their manipulation and their manipulation tactics over you. That's a form of just empowerment to the narcissist, where they're like, hey, look, I control the conversation here. I don't care that I didn't come home yesterday. You don't control me. You don't tell me what to do. That's how they feel. That's exactly how they feel. You don't control me. You're not going to tell me and convince me that this is what I should be doing. No. A narcissist feels like, I'm better than you. You should be happy to be in my presence. Okay? And I'll be damned if you're going to question my authority over you. That's how they feel. That's how they feel. You're not going to have that upper hand on them. You're not going to tell them what to do. You're not going to be overbearing to them. You're not going to have that control. You're not even going to have self-control. A narcissist they need total control over you. They need total control over you. Total. Guys, when you're questioning them, they already know what they did. That narc knows exactly what they did to you. They know exactly why you're upset. And it was planned. It was planned. They plan the chaos around you. They are very careful about how they plan it. They're very careful. They know. And if you don't respond, that's an injury to them. When you don't respond to something, like they just disappeared, right? For 3 days and then come back to you. Hey, how you doing? What's up, baby? And you don't respond the way they want you. They want you to be upset. They know what they did. That tells them that they still have control over you. That shows them they still have control over you. And right now, that's their way of asserting that they have control over you. Guys, the object of the game here is that narc wants your soul. The narc wants your soul. A lot of times, you guys, we believe and we've been taught, like this entire situation about narcissism. You know, we've been taught that they want your supply. Well, what is your supply? Your supply is your happiness. Your supply is your love, your integrity, your trust. See, when a narc discards you, those are the things that they're taking from you. Okay? They came into your life and they took it. They took the love that you have. They took that good person in you, that loving, that wonderful, that happy person in you. The narc takes that with them, that trusting person, so that you're not a trusting, happy person anymore. That's your supply. They're not going to tell us this way. They're not going to say it this way, because then you would start to see what you're up against. You would start to know that, wow, this person, this is really the devil. And they still don't want you to see that. They don't want you to know you're really dealing with the devil. You were told, most of us were told as children growing up, we were told that, or we were taught that heaven and hell are a place that you will go when you physically die. That's what we've all been told. So therefore, we don't look for a devil right here walking with us, sleeping with us, in a relationship with us. We're also taught that devils are these scary beings that even the mere presence of being around a devil will make you feel uncomfortable. You will feel some type of way. Not true. Guys, the devil was right in heaven with the angels. When the war broke out in heaven, They all were right there together. They were all right there together. You and I. Now, this is just my personal thought on this right here. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. My personal thought is that when that war broke out in heaven and God decided that the devil, his favorite angel, his chosen one, God said, I'm damning you to hell, you and everybody following you. Although the angels that stayed with God did what they were commanded to do, which was cast this devil, Satan, and his minions out, I believe that although they were cast out, the angels that still stood with God felt that the punishment was harsh, that damning them to hell was harsh. Now walk with me on this. And I know there's some scholars in here, some Bible scholars in here that may have a different opinion. And I'd love to read about what you guys think in this. But it's my belief that the reason that we are now dealing with this devil is because we as angels stood up and said, we love them. Even though we had to kick them out, we still love them. It's kind of like, your little brother getting disrespectful with your father, or your sister getting disrespectful with your mother, and y'all got to kick her out or kick him out. And your mother or your father saying, look, I'm kicking them out, and they ain't never coming back in this house. And you're saying, wow, I know that they were disrespectful, but, don't you think that's a harsh punishment? And I feel that we as the angels were standing up, not in front of this devil, but with God. We said, hey, is this not too harsh a penalty? We know that, he did something bad, but doesn't everybody deserve forgiveness? So I think, and it's my belief, that God said, okay, you know what? This is what I'll do. Because he said it. He said, respite. The devil said, respite me. So of course, God said, okay, I'm going to give you a time. I'm going to give you a time. I'm going to give you a time so that you show everybody. Because when the devil said, respite me, the devil said, respite me so that I can show and prove that I'm right. That everybody will follow what my lead is and will go into the direction that I'm leading everybody. But guys, God already knew. God said, okay, I'm going to let you do that. The devil said, I'm going to lead them and I'm going to mislead them. Everybody, I'm going to show you. The devil talking to God saying, I'm going to show you that you're wrong. And I'm going to show you that not only are you wrong, but everybody's going to come and go my way. I will deceive them all. You guys, you can look into how we look at things in this world right now. Look at the state of the world right now. This devil has totally taken control. We've taken God out of everything. Now we're not even into God anymore. We're spiritual. We're spiritual. I ain't religious. I'm spiritual. Excuse me. That's the new thing. And that shows you that you have no real roots in your belief. I'm spiritual. Well, what does spiritual means? Not means, but what does that mean? It believes I believe in a higher power, but And that's usually as far as everybody goes. That shows you that the devil conquered whatever you were being taught. This devil was able to shake it up because we found so many untruths, you know, in different biblical books, you know, religious books, you know. Now everybody is into their own thing. Excuse me. So again, it's my belief that this devil said to God, I'm going to show you that everybody would rather not go in that direction of, you know, being all uptight and this, that, whatever. And, you know, that ain't no fun. That ain't no fun being all godly, religious all the time. You know, we want to smoke weed and I ain't saying just smoke weed. I think that's a natural herb, but they you know, they want to be, get drunk. They want to lust and throw sex. And that's what the society has totally been overrun and overruled with just sex. We're just being fed sex on every platform and everything that we do. You know, it used to be a time where, you know, something sexy was a woman in a bathing suit. You know, now they're butt naked. You know, no bathing suit anymore. Everybody's just butt naked on it. Men, you know, we out here with the gray sweatpants on so you can see us. You know, everything is sexually driven. Everything in our society is sexually driven. You know, and that's the plan. Excuse me. That's the plan. And that's how everything has become unhinged. Because now everything is all about, you know, all about sex. Everything is all about having instant gratification, instant pleasure. I want instant money. I don't want to have to work hard for anything. I just want what I want. That's the society we live in. We live in a I want what I want right now society, and I should have it. I deserve it. Even though I haven't done anything to deserve it. I haven't put in the work to deserve it. I feel I deserve it. Why should that person who did the work just have it? I deserve it. We live in a I deserve it society, and that is all derived from this devil. The devil said to God, hey, I believe the devil said to God, I'm telling you, I am absolutely going to fool everybody. God said, okay, well, I will fill hell with you all. Okay? With you all. So again, the angels, we are with God. We're like, hey, well, why do y'all got a beef? Why does somebody have to? Because we're looking at the punishment and looking at them like, that's a harsh punishment to be in hell forever, to be ruminating forever. Y'all know how that rumination feels. To ruminate forever. That's a lot. That's a lot. But God is showing us something. God is showing us that, guess what? Guess what? This devil deserves it. Because this devil is the reason we're going through all this hellish state on earth. Right here that everybody's living with and everybody's dealing with. You can't have a relationship that's based on trust, integrity, love, family. This devil has taken family out of relationships. It has destroyed the family. It is destroying the fiber of love and family in a relationship and stand together. This devil has shown himself worthy of exactly what God is going to give and is giving them. This devil has shown himself worthy. And I'm saying that we had to be put in a position. I said this whole story to tell y'all We had to be put in a position where we had to see that this devil is worthy of everything that it is going to get. We had to be shown there's a reason that this monster is going to get what it is getting. Okay? Everything we see, everything that's going on out here right now is proof that this devil deserves eternal hell. Eternal hell. And it should be put in front of everybody to keep us in check. You ask the questions all the time. Why does it seem like they're having so much fun? Why does it seem like they're loving their life? Why does it seem like they're winning and I'm losing? That's why this devil has to sit in hell, a state of hell for eternity. So every time you think about that, every time you ask that question, you look right back to the reference point. That devil right there is in an eternal hell because that devil thought that it's okay to lie, to steal, to cheat, to disturb families, to destroy family, to destroy the fiber of relationship. They think it's cute and it's funny to mock you because you're in love with somebody. They think they are living proof that, hey, you think it's okay to be married to this person and you're cheating with that person, and you think it's okay to be a parent to a child and you're trying to destroy your children? You turn your children against the other parent? You destroy generations like that. You destroy generations of people that way. Because usually the children are going to repeat what the parents did. So if the children nowadays are going to repeat the craziness that we are living in right now, can you imagine what life will be like in another 100 years? Can you even imagine the level this devil will have this thing to in another 100 years? So again, my friends, I say to you, all of this is by design. We're actually seeing what this devil is all about. I know that I kind of went off into a different area with y'all today in this, but this is all connected. I just changed the words. That's all. I'm just changing up the words. You're dealing with the devil. Now you think that, well, this person, a lot of us don't even think that you're dealing with a devil. Who but a devil wants to destroy love, wants to destroy family, wants to destroy you, wants you ruminating. You ruminating, that's proof that that devil took part of your soul with them. Now you're not trusting, you're not happy, you're not outgoing like you were before. This devil wants your soul. This devil wants your soul. And again, I'm fighting with God. I'm running with God. I ain't saying it from a certain angle. I'm saying with the assignment that God gives me, I'm following it. I'm following it. That's what I'm here to do. Y'all let me know your thoughts. I really want to see what y'all think and what your thoughts are on this video. Like, share, subscribe. Definitely watch the video. Guys, if you need to reach out to me, if you need to talk to me one-on-one, yes, you can. I do one-on-one coaching sessions. You can get a copy of my calendar on go on my website, harryoverthetopinternational.com. You can make an appointment with me. Also, you can go on to Facebook or Instagram Messenger, and I'll send you a copy of my calendar through that. I have a Facebook group, Narcissist Anonymous 101, the Empath Tribe. Guys, you're in the fight for your life. You are in the fight of your life right now. And you're fighting for your soul. You are fighting for your soul. Thanks, guys.